Extinction Project, Dodo Bird, by Micaela Rosenvey, Daileni Fuentes, Lola Tomasini, and Madison Aleman. About the dodo bird. Its scientific name is Raphis cucularis. The scientific classification: kingdom is Animalia, phylum is Chordata, the class is Aves, the order is Columbiformis. Habitat and diet. The dodo bird lived on an island called Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. They were usually in coastal, tropical forests and woodlands. They enjoyed the warm climate, and they didn't have any predators until the humans came. Their diet is that they are opportunistic omnivores, which means they ate mostly fallen fruits, nuts, seeds, and bulbs, and they utilize their sense of smell to find food. They were also known to eat shellfish, small land vertebrates, and some crustaceans. Information about the look of the dodo bird. It was a heavy flightless bird that weighed about 23 kilograms. The dodo bird had small wings, grayish feathers, and a large beak that was pale yellow/green. It had the brain size of a pigeon and were relatively active. Reasons for its extinction. One possible reason could have been invasive species. This was likely the most significant factor in the dodo's disappearance. The dodo had evolved for millions of years without land predators and thus had no natural defenses or fears of new animals. The animals introduced by sailors were catastrophic to the dodo population, such as rats, pigs, macaws, which competed with the dodo birds for their resources. The second reason is habitat destruction. The Dutch colonists began to settle permanently on the Mauritius and extensively cleared the land's forests for agriculture, such as sugar plantations, and to build settlements. This large-scale deforestation drastically reduced the dodo's natural habitat, forcing them into smaller areas and limiting their food supply. The third and final reason would be human hunting. While early accounts of sailors hunting dodo birds for food were common and the birds were easy to catch due to their quote-unquote island tameness, hunting alone was probably not the sole cause of extinction. Sailors reportedly found that the meat was tough and not very appetizing, often referred to it as a quote-unquote disgusting bird. However, human activity still put pressure on the population, and the combination of hunting with the other factors sealed for the dodo's fate. Here are all of our sources. Thank you so much for watching.